Okay, and we're on the air right now, but you can still do your thing.
We're live now?
Yeah, it's just make sure. Have we reposted if we're live and stuff?
Let's do that.
I never repost, but we are live right now. As people wait. If you're tapping in already, saludos.
Welcome to the live chat, everybody. It is so good to be back at Ho's Beefies for some Vibras del Lago.
Do you know if something Santos to share it on his?
He did.
Did he put it on the main page?
Let's see. I'll be able to tell you in 1 second.
Because I logged off of that one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Hey, give me that booty. Girl, give me that booty.
Okay, so
you know that booty is juicy.
We are on now, okay? But I just wanted to double check on YouTube. You're gonna keep going?
Give me that booty. You know that booty is juicy.
Oh, god damn, that juicy J. Let's go, gang. Okay, we're on live. Estamos en vivo, being young Mary. And Santos is not here because it's a Q word. And he is in, where is he again?
He's
in Phoenix?
Portland.
Oh, yeah.
PDX.
Did you see one of his snaps? he like walked past like a guy that was like, just like cracked out or something, like on the floor.
No.
Oh, and he like literally just passed like right by him. It was so sad. That could have been Jesus Santos. You wanna announce us? Say something, hi Mary. And vivo, because Santos is usually the one that gets it started. So now Santos is not here. I think you have to make the announcement of hey, en vivo.
Vibras del Lago show en vivo.
En vivo. Woo, 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 woo. I am your one and only, the fallen angel, Jose Beefy 666. And I am acompañado by La Única, your favorite amiga,
La Young Mary.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're so happy to be back for another episode of Vibras del Lago show.
That's right. And you got somebody with you, right? You said next to you.
Yeah, I have a special guest, El Chef, the one and only.
Who is it? Luigi Kondo. She forgot his name.
Yes.
You know?
Sorry, bro. You have a really hard name. I have a hard time pronouncing that.
I was like, damn, Caesar kind of got light skin a little bit, huh? I was like, damn, bro. What you been up to, Mary? Haven't seen you for 2 weeks? 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
Like, maybe like
3 weeks, huh?
3 weeks.
This would be the 3rd week if I didn't see you.
Oh my god.
So it was how many days? 20 days, probably.
Yeah, 20
Really?
days.
That fast? Dang.
Time flies, man. Time flies.
And what have you been up to in the woman community?
In the woman community? What? Because I'm a woman?
Huh? Whatever community you want to be. The man community. Some people have had questions.
Definitely not in the man community. But, you know, I've been working on
You
some
want to
really...
tell people what you're working on or no?
Actually, yeah, I actually don't
Why
mind.
not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I started a new job, you know, on top of all the things I already do.
New job alert.
New job alert. I am now not only your favorite co-host, favorite radio show host, favorite music artist, favorite amiga, but now I'm also your favorite car salesperson. And
person, look at you, huh?
Yeah, let's go. I got your back. Whatever you need, let me know. And it's been fun. It's been cool. Also, just working on some music. We got a new cumbia album on the way that'll be ready this fall, and we're super excited to debut that, man. Yeah, it's.
I better get on it, okay?
Yeah.
If I don't get invited to a song, we're gonna have some issues.
I
might have to drop my own. You not like us.
Oh.
I'm gonna Kendrick you guys, okay?
No como nosotros.
Yeah, no como nosotros. Como nosotros no. That's gonna be the name. Exactly.
That's pretty fire.
Como nosotros no.
Nah, bro. You'll definitely get the invite. And Santos is not here right now, as you might have noticed. He is in Portland right now. He's actually going to be headed back today, but he was out there, did a little meet and greet with the local restaurant. He also got to meet and perform with La Factoria.
Oh, really? Who's that? A bunch of Asian people at work?
La Factoria is like the one that has a song that goes like, Perdóname, perdóname.
Oh, okay. I think
Yeah. And also, he had a surprise visit with Chingo Bling, which was the whole reason they took him out there, because Chingo Bling had a show in Washington, and so they had a little surprise.
Why did you follow me?
Yeah, Chingo.
Wouldn't that be awkward?
Chingo Bling's
it's like your worst enemy. You're like,
he's like, I'm tired of this guy.
That would be cool. We should start doing that for Santos. We should start flying him to wherever Chingo Bling goes to like crash him. You know what I mean? It could be like, that would actually be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty funny.
He just shows up, and he just starts doing like little videos, you know, like of him, like, and he just airdrops it to him, you know, or just tags him on social media, just like, I know where you're at.
With Chingo Bling once again.
And he's just looking around, you know, he's like, dude, where is it?
He like starts to play the song.
Santos. You just start hearing the song get closer, like somebody with a boombox. You know, that would be pretty cool. Like, you hear, like,
that should be the next video that you make, for real, though.
That would be a pretty good prank. You don't think so? Like, if you follow, like, we can just pick a random person and just follow them for, like, I don't know, like, for a whole week, and then just run into them, like, if they're at lunch, you'd be like, oh, dude, I just saw you, like, yesterday or whatever. How's it going? Right? You just keep showing up to wherever they're at.
Dude, did you hear about that? That guy who he had beef with someone, like, playing video games online. He literally bought a ticket, took a plane to where the guy lives, and assaulted this guy, dude.
Oh, really? He beat him up?
Yeah, he beat him up. So imagine, like, you're like playing, he's like, sends him his address, and this guy's like, oh, he really doesn't think I'm
He really sent him his address?
Yeah, and then he went to his house, dude. Imagine going through TSA, going through the airport, and all that stuff.
What are you here for? To whoop some ass. Fill out on the form, you know?
Man, that's crazy, dude.
You never had to do that? What's the most stalking that you've ever done? That was definitely
some fuck around and find out type shit.
What about you? What's the most stalking that you've ever done?
Oh, man. I'm a
especially with girls, because you ladies go on missions.
Dude, I'm like FBI undercover detective. Like, you need to find somebody, dude, I will find them. And I feel like that's like, I feel like a lot of girls are like that too. You know, they got the undercover detective FBI skills.
But you know, for me, you can't even find, like, my name. I share it with the terrorist, so you can't find me.
What? What do you mean?
Because terrorist is so famous. That's like the name of terrorist.
Terrorist?
Oh, I just lost this. Okay.
Did you just unplug your mic?
Yeah. I'll just hold it over here.
No, dude, fix your mic. Fix your mic.
Hey, well, you carry the show right now, okay?
All
well, yeah,
right.
I share names with the terrorist, so even if you were to find it, maybe we'll do this as a challenge.
What does that mean?
There's another Jose Padilla. If you Google him, he's a terrorist.
Oh, that's what you mean.
For 9/11. Yeah.
Oh, he has the same name as you.
Yep. So that's
and they're still looking for him?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you try to look for me, you couldn't find me because this guy's so famous. So just a terrorist pops up everywhere.
Dang. I'm going to start making, like, some blog posts and putting, like, your name in it so that way it'll start to,
Have
like...
you seen him? Oh, you got to kick me in the algorithm.
I got to put you in the algorithm,
because I've thought about, like, how famous do you have to get to beat a terrorist? I don't think anybody can. Like, you'd have to be, like, so famous to beat a terrorist. Dang, like, if somebody's name is Osama, right?
Yeah.
Like, Osama bin Laden, like, you share his name, like, do you think Google would ever find you?
Probably not. Probably not. But the good news is that you have, host Beefy.
Yeah. People can look up host Beefy, maybe.
Yeah, I'll make you go viral for your host beefiness. While you fix your mic, I want to talk.
I'm gonna go on you.
Okay. While host Beefy fixes his mic, I want to talk about some upcoming events that are happening this week. July 6th, the Chosen Collective is putting together the New Era Art Show, which is a music show mixed with a fusion fashion show, and local music artists will be performing, such as Destiny, Free Mind Movement, Helio, Ink Money, Phoenix Child, They Call Me Chapa, and Xenotic, as well as fashion designers such as Ten Tones, Aku Armada, Coño Te Dije Que No, Create Collective, Momo, The Future Zen, and 2 Soft Clothing. There will also be an art gallery and local food vendors. There's going to be giveaways. It's going to be so much fun. And this is going to be a free show. So if this sounds like something that you're interested in, make sure you go check out the chosencollective.official on Instagram and show some support to these artists. And, they have a really cool movement. I want to shout out Xenotic and Ink Money for the hard work that they're have been doing to put this show together. It's gonna be super dope. Also this weekend in St. George, Santos Jaguar and Young Mary are heading down to southern Utah for a show. Give me 1 second.
And I'm back, guys. Okay, so shout out to
Yay, he's back.
You're doing a show in St. George. That's where it's at, no? Did you already say that?
Yes.
And also with the fashion show, when are you guys gonna take me to a fashion show maybe where you guys dress me up cool?
You want to be dressed up cool?
Cause I always go urban. What if I dress? You know what I mean? I wear like a poodle skin or something like that.
Ooh,
something nice. Like
sounds,
a poodle scarf, like a white one.
That sounds fire, bro. Okay.
I wear maybe a scarf. I have to wear like red and then like a white, like it's the whitest white you've ever seen.
What about like a hat, like a brim hat?
I mean, it's cause my head is so big.
Oh, so maybe just walk your braids. We'll just walk your braids. No.
What? Read them what my cap says. My hat.
Oversized cap.
That's how big my head is. I literally have to get oversized caps. Like a freaking idiot, Mom!
Nah, bro, you got that big brain.
Shout out to oversized caps!
Shout out to oversized caps.
Yeah, I barely started wearing hats because of them.
Oh, and for this Saturday in St. George, it is the Prendelo Fest with DJ Vela and DJ Tony Montes. This is going to be a 21 plus event. Starts at 9 p.m. You have to have your ID to get in, and it's going to be at the Blues Cats Rock and Roll Grill. That's going to be in St. George. There's going to be a reggaeton, huaracha, dembow, cumbia, Latin house, and special performance by Santos Jaguar and moi.
Oh, dang. And then you have a remix right now going on, right? That people have been liking, the community.
Yeah, the Perrero remix by one of our old guests.
That's
great.
Was that good? Did I get
great.
it? Was I close?
That was really good.
Okay.
Yeah, with DJ Hernandez from Texas. Yeah, the remix is super dope. Make sure you go check it out. And yeah.
So you got your listeners up, so that's now, Mary, you have to start making more music,
Definitely.
That's what, and does that inspire you? You feel like when you're like, oh, I'm getting like a little bit of steam, but like, oh, I gotta get cooking.
Dude, it totally does, bro. Like, I remember maybe like when I made like 1 cent off of like streaming. And I was like, 1 cent.
It's still pretty cool.
Yeah, it's so cool, because like, dude, like I put in all this hard work and money to like for my music, and like, it's cool. It's cool. I know it's like 1 cent, but like.
And did you cash the check or?
I haven't cashed the check yet.
You just kept it?
Yeah.
Or you don't even get a check. They just like put it in your account.
It's still just accumulating. I haven't really made that much off of streaming yet. Like maybe like $4 and some change, but.
That's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if they would cut me a check, I would save it. If they sent me a check for 1 cent, I'd be like, bro, I'm keeping this.
You're not gonna cash it?
Because you put it on my wall.
You can cash it and still like.
Oh. They give you the copy?
I mean.
I think the bank keeps it, don't they?
I don't know.
Because that's what I would do. I would just put it like, dude. And then that's when people, that's so you can have receipts, when you talk trash. It's like, motherfuckers only gave me once. People. They get on one. They thought I was only worth 1 cent, and they show you the thing. You have like all your Grammys and stuff like that.
Guess what?
On the 1 cent.
We're $1 million baby now, bro. Let's go.
So that's because of child support. Okay, she got a lot of baby daddies. But I do want to go to. What was some of the people that were performing on
the Chosen Collective?
Yeah, because I heard
Era
I think
art
about
show.
some of the people. It's like a group, like a rap group, I think, right? I know it was like Phoenix Child.
Yeah, so we got Destiny, Free Mind Movement, Hellia.
Those guys. Are you familiar with them or no?
A little bit, yeah. I was in talks with this group for a little bit about this show, and I just had too many things going on, and I had to respectfully pull out. And
you heard that, gentlemen? Respectfully.
Respectfully.
Okay?
But it, honestly, dude, like I'm really excited because like this is gonna be a show that's like nothing that has been seen or done here in Salt Lake before. Some of the artists are gonna be performing while models are also gonna be walking and showcasing designers' art pieces, clothing. So.
Oh, okay. So it's almost like there's like their ring entrance.
It's gonna be like the Victoria's Secret fashion show, but better.
Oh, really? I never seen that one.
You haven't seen it?
No.
So so the Victoria's Secret fashion show, they used to do it like every year, but then like COVID happened, and so I think they started it up this last year or this year. But they've had like The Weeknd perform, they've had like Taylor Swift perform, and so they'll like start singing, and all of a sudden like the models start walking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they dim the light on the singers and then go to the models, or everybody stays on?
Everyone stays on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you have the Victoria's Secret like fashion pieces and the models, and so it's gonna be something like that. But yeah.
I feel like there's been a pretty good, a lot of stuff going on lately of like people throwing some events, you know?
Dude, we have a lot of amazing, talented people that are doing some great things. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should do like eventually like an event that has almost like a festival, you know, but it's all local stuff.
Yeah.
Like that would be pretty cool. I know you said you have one of the arts fest or something
Yeah,
like that?
the Super Arts Fest. I think is gonna be something kind of close to that.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's the beginnings of a Coachella here in
West Valley.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
In West Valley, Utah. And that's going to be at the Utah Cultural Celebration Center. There's going to be a music competition, and the music artists will be performing, and this is going to be audience choice as well. People are going to be voting, but the winner is going to have...
so it's like an American Idol there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And the winner is going to have a chance to work with 3 Latin Grammy producers. And so they'll be working on a song with them, and then their cost to enter the Latin Grammys also will be covered. And so pretty big deal, pretty cool. There's going to be like a DJ contest at the end. So then DJs will be like mixing towards like the end. So it's going to end with like a rave kind of thing. But also there's going to be some fashion shows going on. There's going to be workshops for children. There's going to be food vendors.
Oh.
And it's going to be pretty cool.
Because there's a bunch of minorities. So like, bro, we got to find some talent up in here, huh?
Gotta have a little something. Gotta have a little something for everybody.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty. So okay, so you win a round and then you advance. So how many songs can you perform? Let's say you only have 2 songs, but you advance to the final round. How would that work? Do you have to have a certain amount of songs? Like, what if you run out of songs?
I don't think you have to have a certain amount of songs. I think it's. I'll have to get some more details on that as it comes closer.
Because you know, and shout out to the Polynesians, but a Polynesian's gonna win. It's in West Valley. Like 1 Polynesian is 6 people, right? So it's like if 5 Polynesians are making noise, that's like 30 people. So it's like you have to bring your crew for that one. I feel
no,
like.
Yeah,
try to advance.
Definitely.
I might even have to go out.
Oh.
I'm gonna bring the squad. I'm gonna bring all the senior citizens. You know?
Yeah. I'm excited for it, and maybe we can have Johan, one of the organizers, on the show. He's really cool. I actually met him while I was at the park. I was doing some like curbside karaoke with my friend Wendy.
What does that mean?
Wendy
Curbside
Finau.
karaoke?
So like we bring out our equipment to the park.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then we like do karaoke, and so like we'll sing
With
our
strangers?
yeah with strangers.
Oh, that is so cool. How come you didn't tell me about this? Jesus Christ.
Because we do it in the summer and it's been like it's been cold, so like we're gonna probably start it up soon again. But I actually met Johan, one of the organizers for the Super Art Festivals at the park, and his friend, his name is Andy. Can't remember his last name, but he sang a Bruno Mars song, and he has an amazing voice, that guy. And so yeah, it was cool. That's how I met Johan, and then now later down the road, Johan just asked me to be a part of the Super Arts Festival.
Oh, that's so dope, dude.
So yeah, I'll be one of the featured artists helping host that competition.
Which park do you guys do at random parks?
Yeah, random parks. Usually go to like Sugar House. We go to Liberty Park.
Yeah. I think those two are always pretty poppin', those two parks.
Yeah, and sometimes we'll interview people, sometimes. And I think we also went to one of the parks down in like Draper. But yeah,
were they game?
I think Salt Lake was more poppin'.
Yeah, I think Liberty,
Yeah.
especially that one, it's like everybody's game. Like,
yeah.
everybody usually that park's like where everybody else goes to have a fun time. I feel like.
Yeah,
you know?
for real. We got
Everybody's
drum
just,
circle going on.
Yeah,
Got people
there's
playing
always,
volleyball.
Like, basketball. Like it's always actually that's like there's not a lot of parks like that in the city. That are always like popping like that.
Yeah.
People are going on walks.
They got the market,
Yeah.
the vendors market.
roller skating.
Yeah.
But I was talking to somebody and they said that I can't roller skate because that would mean that I'm GAY. Is that true? What do you think?
What?
How many? Hey, people that are watching, how many straight men have you seen roller skate that aren't dancing?
They aren't dancing? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like dancers? Like
Because you know how they do like the
professionals?
Yeah.
I actually know a lot.
Like the rinks.
Yeah, dude, I know a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's safe for me to roller
Yeah,
skate?
you're safe.
That's the one with 4 wheels, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do any kind of skates you want, bro.
Okay, I appreciate it because people were telling me like you can't do that, and it was mostly my dad. So. But can you roller skate nice, Mary, or what?
Yeah, I can roller skate.
You can do tricks or no?
I can skate backwards.
That's it. Like if you're dancing, this is a kind of a cool beat. Let me put it on.
Not that good. Not that good.
Like what are you like? you go like. Like what kind of moves are you doing? Like you can do like how people put the legs and stuff like that, or no?
Nah, I can't do that.
You can't do that.
Nah, I can't do that. I got a friend that can do that though.
And then they spin and
She's
stuff like that.
yeah, dude. She's good.
It's pretty hard to do it, huh?
Yeah, dude, it's hard. She's like working on like handstands too.
Oh, I don't know if I would do a handstand. I just want to do feet stuff, Only feet.
You feet pervert.
Because this song would be good. Like I'll be roller skating to this, And I feel like that's not like a very big Latino thing. Like I've never seen Latinos go like, oh, let's go rollerblading to like a rink.
It's not really a thing, bro.
It's not anymore. It's extinct.
Well, I don't know. Well, maybe in America it's different.
Because you haven't seen the Mill Creek comments. That's where I've been seeing like a lot of like if you follow their page, it have like a skating rink in the outside.
What?
Yes,
They
it's
do?
an outdoor. It's like you can rent skates and they'll have like people DJ and they have like it goes up to like 10 p.m.
At Mill Creek
Mill
Commons?
Creek Commons.
What?
Like the whole thing is a roller skating rink.
Dude, we gotta go.
Yeah, it gets popping. That's what I'm saying. Like for Juneteenth, like they were up to like 11, I think.
Wow.
And there was like a lot of people that were performing. I was like, damn, that's actually like, because they always have like events, so people are always going. And then the roller skating's there, so like the people that were performing, they had like a pretty good crowd because they always use that space. Does that make sense? It's not like a random venue. It's like always being used. There's like restaurants, there's food trucks, so people are always going. And it's not huge, so it just looked like it was popping. So I'm like, damn, I have to...
That sounds fun, dude.
I need to go roller skate.
I think that's like the best way to introduce yourself into rollerblading or skating is at a rink or something like that. Because if you're just like skating in the wild, like what if you hit a hill,
a bush or something like that?
Yeah, or you start going downhill, bro. It's like how
skating in the wild is like in the mountains.
just in public.
It's like hiking, but with that would be kind of fire actually. We might be making a new sport, How they do like the Red Bull ones, where it's like Red Bull, the biking, and they go down like with their bikes.
Yeah.
Like down a mountain. We should do that with roller skates.
That'd be so dangerous. That's pretty hardcore.
But we'll have to put cool wheels on the roller skates, like good, like off trail, like big wheels and stuff like that, so you can get a little bit more.
So you can get some traction.
More traction.
Not follow.
And then we turn it into a competition, because see, people would be on board.
Actually,
now,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And then maybe there's like a little ramp at the end.
Yeah.
And you can fly off into a lake or something like that. And I think more people would be on. I think that's how we bring it back. We have to make it extreme.
Extreme off-roading rollerblading.
Extreme off-roading. EOR? Okay, extreme off-roading. Right? Extreme off-roading rollerblading. Yeah, EOR. Oh, that'll be sick. And then we debuted it here in Utah. That would be another Utah original.
Ooh!
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, Utah's like, it's really,
because if we go
really
on Nitro
elevating.
Circus, we do like BMX, right? We'd have to have some people do BMX. We'd have to do... Which one would you do? Okay, so you can do EOR. You can do the rollerblading. You can do paragliding. Or you can do the squirrel suit, like if you had to pick one. Low key, okay, I'm going to say maybe what I would want to see you do. I would want you to do the squirrel suit. I think you would look cool.
That's where I first went, but I was like, I got too scared, so I was like, maybe paragliding. But that actually used to be my favorite animal, was the flying squirrel.
Really?
The flying squirrel.
And then why did it stop being your favorite animal? You got attacked by one? It just landed on you?
I don't know what happened. I just stopped liking them as much.
Started fucking you up? At what age?
I think I was like maybe in the 6th grade.
Really?
When that was my favorite animal.
Once you started like... I'm trying to figure out what my favorite animal was.
I resonated with the
I like
squirrel.
tigers before. I fuck with tigers.
Tigers?
Yeah, they used to always be my thing. And then it's like the same, like I think around 6th grade, I was like, nah, fuck tigers.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
you just think,
I
girl.
like the school teacher.
You just grow out of it. What about now? Do you have a favorite animal now?
Favorite animal? Now I like weird ones. I like have you seen magpies, like skunk birds?
Magpies, yeah.
Yeah, they're like the black and white birds. They kind of look like little crows. I fuck with crows. I like crows.
You fuck with crows?
Yeah, like they can be this big. You never seen a big crow? They're like this big.
Yeah, dude, I had like a bunch of crows living at my house for a minute. Not at my house, but like they kept flying around my. Yeah, it started with like 1 and like 2, and then my mom supposedly she's like.
Alguien se murió.
She like welcomed the crows.
Oh really?
She was like, yeah.
How do you welcome a crow?
She was just talking to them. She's like, I welcomed the crows. I told them they could stay here, and I was like, okay. And then literally like 5, 6 crows started showing up. My dad like walked out the house, and there was like 5 crows like on the fence.
Oh damn! Not mom having an affair with the crows. You know?
My dad like closed the door, just walked back in. He's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And dude, my dad, he came up to me and he's like, yo, those crows are bad. They're evil. And I'm like, mom told them they could stay here. And he's like, my dad's like, I think they're killing the baby birds in the trees because we have a big tree. And
they'll eat the other birds.
Yeah, and he's like, I keep finding these dead birds on the floor. And I was like, okay. I was like, I think my dad's just being a hater, because my mom.
Your mom's like, I love BBC, big black crows.
My dad's like, fuck those BBCs. And so one day I went outside, bro, and I'm like, I'm just chilling. I was gardening, and like the crows were like in the tree above me, and they're like kind of like crowing, whatever. And they were throwing sticks at me, dude.
Really?
They were like picking the branches and getting sticks, and they were like throwing it down so it would like
it would fall and hit you.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, they were trying to eat you.
I was like, bro, they were trying to. They maybe thought I was a baby bird, bro, trying to knock me out, bro.
And what about your mom? She never got attacked.
She never got attacked.
It's because you didn't welcome the birds. They knew. They were like, bro.
Yeah, but me and we gave the crows an offering of a corn cob because we made some elotes,
You know that's poisonous to them, right?
What, corn?
Yeah.
No way.
Is that why the crows are gone? Did you kill the crows?
Don't lie to
really?
me. Don't lie to
you
me.
gave them corn? Bro, you killed the whole fucking family of crows. Because they were gone after that, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Se murieron, yeah.
Se fueron, ya no regresaron después de that, man. Maybe they got offended. Maybe I
No,
offended.
you killed the crows. They're not supposed to eat. It's like with ducks. You know that when you feed them bread, you're not supposed to. Because they can't digest it.
Oh.
So that's why it always says, like, don't feed the ducks. But we just throw bread and they can't digest it, so it'll just stay in their stomach. Y se tapan,
Se taparon.
Yeah. Se taparon en la tumba. Damn, that's fucked up, Mary.
Rest in peace to those crows, man.
How many crows could you fight, do you think?
Not a lot, bro.
No?
That would be so scary, dude.
Birds are pretty fucking scary, huh?
Dude, if a bunch of crows started attacking you. Sheesh.
Did you ever see the movies when they had like, it was like the Attack of the Crows, I think that's what it's called.
No.
No? Dude, literally, it's like a scary movie, and it's just like a bunch of crows. You think I'm making it up, huh?
No, I don't think
Oh,
you're
okay.
good.
No, there's literally like, it's like a bunch of crows, and it's like the whole movie. It's like a flock of crows. They're just like fucking things up.
Do you know what they call a flock of crows?
A flock of crows? What is this a joke? Or
No, this is a real fact. This is science.
Science rules. Okay, let's see. A
Bill
flock of
Nye
crows.
the science.
Can you give me a hint or not?
Okay. A flock of crows
A
is
crowery.
is called a crowery,
I got it right. A crowery.
a congress,
Yes.
or a murder. Which one? I gave you 3 options.
It's a congress. I would say a congress.
Nah, it's a murder.
It's called a murder.
Yeah,
Really?
a flock of crows is called a murder.
Oh, that's pretty. Murder on the beat, ho. That'll be pretty cool. You don't think so?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I don't know. That's why I would want to be a crow. Like, out of all the birds, like eagles, Donald Trump took them over. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even be a fucking eagle without being called a fucking racist now. Like,
Yeah, for real though.
you know what I mean? Like, now you see an eagle, it's like MAGA. That's like the first thing you see. Like, the bald eagle's like, bro, what the fuck? You know? Like,
Yeah.
I'm out here being peaceful. You know? And then, like, the Mexican eagle, have you ever even seen one? Like,
Never.
let's be honest, right? They have one
I'm
in
in
the
America.
flag. You've never even, yeah, they all came over to America.
All right, I would have. Okay, so crows. Crows are your favorite, huh?
Yeah, I'd probably say my favorite.
Crows are pretty
Bird.
smart.
Yeah, they're supposed
Yeah.
to be. They know how to speak and stuff too.
Mhm.
They have like their own language and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, they're really smart. They're really smart.
There's this guy on YouTube that maybe I can pull it up since we don't have a lot of things to show people. There's a guy that he has like a seagull that he feeds like a seagull. I'll show you really quick. But he started feeding seagulls and now they're like his friends. So like he made the top of his like he lives in a I'm not sure if it's New York, but he like lives up like in a building. And he made his like room like into a place where birds can go into.
Whoa, that's crazy, man.
Let's see, feeding.
I saw this video of this guy. He's always like giving these squirrels nuts, like
Yeah.
on his porch, and he's like giving them names. And he started putting the peanuts like right in his doorway so that the squirrels could come in. I'm like, that's kind of ballsy. Cause like, imagine it just starts like it's like in your house now, and then you can't get the squirrel out. You know?
But I feel like I don't know. Is he white?
Yeah.
'Cause that's some white people shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's.
Yeah.
I feel like that's always like, I don't know. You always see them do like crazy stuff like that, you know? So, or like the guy that lived with the bears and then he got ate, and it's like, bro, what are you doing?
No.
Yeah, there's a man that literally got. I'll show you guys. I'll show you right quick. I'll pull it up so people can see.
All right, cool. My favorite animal would have to be the alligator.
Do you like alligators?
I like
Oh,
alligators.
that's a weird one.
Yeah. They're like so intimidating.
But is that recent or is that like after 6th grade you fuck with alligators?
I low-key liked them when I was even younger. I remember liking them when I was young, but I stopped liking them, and so I think it's like a more of a recent thing that I started to like them again.
You want to get alligatored out?
No, I don't want to get alligator out.
But alligators, which one's alligators? Those are like the ones that are
There's
in,
like crocs or alligators. I'm not. They're just
but
like
alligators are like the ones in Africa, no?
I think so. Crocodiles. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think because crocodiles.
no.
I don't know. I think
No, I think
crocodiles are the small ones, no?
No, I think alligators are like in Florida, and then I think like crocodiles are like in like Africa, yeah, like the Congo.
In the Congo.
Well, cause dude,
Is that even a real place? Or are you making up places now, Mary?
what, dude? That is a real
That's
place.
a real place, the Congo?
Dude, there was this kayaker. He got eaten by a crocodile, bro. It was like an 11-foot crocodile.
Okay, now people can see. So
All right,
we're
let's see
showing
this.
People. Oh, I'm over here. But
Whoa,
Yeah, see, he eats it
he's
like
giving
salmon.
them
But look,
salmon?
look, see what I'm talking about? Look. he made that his like
That is low key very cute.
So he has like his upstairs room now. It's like
It's a birdhouse.
yeah, so the bird can go in there and like he can hang out. And that's like, but look how fat the bird's getting. You know what I mean?
Está tapando.
He's like, bro, that bird's gonna fucking. That's a BBW. You know what I mean? It's not even a bird anymore. That bird's starting to get.
That's that BBD.
Yeah. But yeah, you know what it look like.
Big booty duck.
He beats it for like 40 days.
Oh my goodness.
But you see how like the bird's cool with him? Like, look, see? Like the bird just starts like fucking with him, honestly. Like
that's pretty cool.
But he has this little like, what's that? That's like Mexican engineering. This man has like half of a pan that he cut here. You see? He cut like half of a pan. His mom's like missing all this shit. This is like all his mom's stuff. What used to be
he
in
like
their
took
house.
the countertop.
It's like, Jerry, where's the counter? And then he's like over here just having a fucking blast. Like this guy, he's like maybe like the Rapunzel. You know what I mean? Of his like wherever he lives. Like see, he's just like
he's like
stoked to see birds.
He's like the Snow White.
Yeah. He's like, somebody save me.
Oh, this bird is taking the food from him and taking it to its babies.
That was like your mom, but with like seagulls.
Straight up.
Can you imagine? Just like, ah! But it's. I mean, I think it's pretty dope. You know what I mean? Look, he's pretty fire.
He's like dying.
And he gives him. And it gives him like. It's giving it salmon. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, like I don't even eat salmon, and like this guy's like feeding it.
You don't like salmon?
No, I'm because I'm poor. You know what I mean? It's not by choice, but this guy's legit like giving this fucker like sushi.
That bird is living a good life, man.
Look at that. See?
He's so happy. He loves that bird. Look at his pillow. It's got a.
Where's the pillow?
It's behind him. Has a bird on it.
Oh really? So yeah, so shout out to this guy. That's what to show. He's like, yeah, because he came up on my algorithm and was like, bro, who is this guy?
What is your favorite animal? Do you have any weird animal stories? Send it to us in the confessions. We want to know about it.
Are you selling hamster pictures? Yeah, we got a couple people tapped in the hamster community. How Mary?
People love them hamsters.
But you got anything else for us? Anything pulled up or?
No, I do not have anything else.
And also let us know if you like the show at this time. We're turning it early. We're trying to do live, you know. So either we go there or we go a little bit later, you know.
I want to thank everybody who came out for Cumbiaton at Ibiza. It was
that last weekend?
This was I think that was on the 13th. Oh no.
And there's going to be another one July 16th, isn't it?
Ooh. Yeah, so there's one coming up on July 12th. So we're going to have, that's when our next Cumbia event is going to be. That's going to be a ticketed event, and it's going to be a Selena lookalike competition.
I think you would do good on that one. I can see you cosplaying as Selena.
I know.
Oh, look, you're confident. You're like, So you already got your fit together?
I don't have my fit yet. I need to acquire one.
You haven't been planning it?
I haven't been. Yeah, not yet. Are you gonna pull up?
For that one, I don't know. Maybe if I work the door, you know, who knows? Maybe
that would be great.
Maybe I'll work the door, right?
Yeah.
And it's on a Saturday?
Yeah. No, it's on a Friday.
Let's see.
It's on a Friday. It's on the 12th. I'm going to be taking video. I'm going to do the recap video.
You're going to be doing video?
Yeah. So
when was this one?
That's going to be on July 12th. So 2 weeks.
July 12th. And then Vibras. Which one was the Vibras? The one that you're talking about out of Ibiza? When was that one?
That was... I think that was on... that passed, but I think it was on June 13th. Or June 20th.
Oh, no. I was trying to find them.
But we had some... we had DJ Eric come out from Arizona. And his girlfriend Erica. Super sweet. Wasn't a whole lot of people that came through, but we had a lot of regulars from Vibras de Lago come out. Some regular cumbia dancers doing their thing. There was a lot of room to dance.
And people say what's up to you because it's like they know like the same people from. Do you get new people at different places or no?
Sometimes, but we had a lot of the same people. And it was definitely different because it's just like a different vibe there, you know. It's like a club, and so like there's like these like tables, like all these like leather chairs, and there's like it's just different, dude. It's like a it's just different.
Because that's what I
like
wonder
club
sometimes.
vibes.
If there's like, if there's like certain people that they don't want to go to Alibi, right? Because it's like maybe they like the club a little bit more where they can sit down or they can have their own section.
Yeah.
So like if you get new people going to that one.
Yeah, some people really loved it. You know, I heard some people very happy. They loved the new environment. Had some people ask me why we were doing it here. I got some feedback. A lot of people really loved Drift. And so that's kind of the feedback.
Yeah, that one looked pretty cool. The vibe looked pretty cool on that one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think it has to do with like it's not as small as Alibi, right? But also it doesn't have like the club vibes, kind of like Ibiza. It's just chill, and you know, it's like there's like more room to dance. There's upstairs, there's a downstairs, and so it's just very home. It's like homey almost.
Okay,
know?
and you have been practicing your cumbia dancing more?
A little bit.
Because now if you're going to be you're saying you're dropping a cumbia album, right?
Yeah.
So what's going to be your...
Loki, bro, I want to spend some time in Mexico, bro.
Yeah? In Mexico City you have to go.
Yeah, I want to spend some more time in Mexico.
Let me look up... Let me look up a cumbia quiz.
Because, dude, they dance so good out there.
You can get a good workout, huh?
Dancing?
Yeah, like if two people know how to dance cumbia, like I think that would be a fun way, you know? It's like you and your partner is like, hey, let's work out a couple calories, like
just go dance.
Go on, or just even at your house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's
like
fun.
You get a dope like playlist, like bro.
Dude, it is a workout. It's a workout, bro. They'll be like dancing. They're like.
And at least it's fun because, like, bro, I'm not gonna go pull up to Zumba. I look like an idiot. They don't have cool moves. You know what I mean? Like Zumba, that's like for grandmas. I'm not
cumbia
gonna lie,
Zumba.
Like, yeah, like cumbia is like you still got it. You know what I mean? But Zumba, that's like they do like weird. They're going like this. It's like, bro, what is this? Not going to make me any sort of. I'm not burning calories doing this. You know what I mean? Like, what other moves do they have during Zumba that you could think of?
They do like a lot of step movement, I think.
But it's not even cool steps. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And it's like that's like the lady. She's like has like the boy haircut. You know what I'm talking about? The old lady that has the boy haircut like this,
yeah.
Like the toupee. It's like that lady, and she's also a power lifter. You know, and she's doing that little dance like this, go like this. Oh, and then Hos just tapped in. Shout out to Hos, but he knew. He said shout out to Luigi de la Giancondo.
Woo!
You know, the chef and stuff like that. So we picked him up actually at a thrift shop. So that was pretty cool.
Had to show up and show out this episode.
Is it when?
Shout out to my favorite Puerto Rican.
Well, he wouldn't say that about you, you know?
I'm not Puerto Rican.
Huh? Exactly. That's a trick question. But would you dance with anybody, Mary? Like, I mean, I know you're game to dance. You dance with a little person. You know what I mean? I saw him like a little guy.
Medio metro.
But if it's like an old señor, you know, like old señor, like old.
Yeah, I'll dance.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't.
But you don't get creeped out, I don't feel like. Unless they're being creepy.
Unless they're being creepy, then I'm like.
You got the one dance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm like.
Yeah.
No. But I don't think, like, dancing, it's not like that, man. Like, you know, it's just.
You're just like, oh, I'm just going to have fun.
Yeah, and, like, that's how it is in Mexico, too.
Yeah.
Like, I went to a quinceañera, and.
Everybody
dances together, you know, and it's not weird, like, you know, they'll. Like, wives and husbands alike, they'll be like, go dance with my partner because I don't want to dance with them right now, you know? Like I'm tired.
La señora.
Yeah, they go dance with her, you know? Like, it's fine. Like, yeah, it's fine. It's so normal, dancing.
I forgot about that. That even the wives are like, oh, tú ponte a bailar con
mi esposo, you know? Like, yeah, and it's not weird. It's
until he leaves you for her, okay?
Oh, hell no.
No? Like, what if it's like the guy was really like dancing with, like, maybe he fell in love with, you don't think that could happen with the other esposa? Or that's like, nah, or you think that it's like the culture, it's like so.
I mean, it could.
Not into it?
It could happen for sure. Anything could happen, but I think that's just like. I feel like most people don't have that intention.
Yeah.
You know?
Of all, maybe in Latino communities, right? Like, you know.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's like the wife that's telling you to go dance is like the wife that fucks you up. You know what I mean?
No, straight up, dude.
Yeah,
straight
it's like the wife's like,
up. Yeah.
Ponte a bailar, and she's like, or I'm gonna beat the shit out of you when you're
Yeah,
home,
dude.
you know?
No, straight up. Yeah,
She's
dude.
like, baila porque yo no bailo contigo. ¿Eh? Reginaldo. Don Reginaldo. He's like, bro, he's got a fucking
Black eye
already. He's like,
yeah, dude.
and he's like the super quiet guy, and he always tucks in his shirt. Like, he has a dress shirt, he tucks it in, he always has his belt, and that's like his wife is the one that takes him out. You know? Have you noticed there's like a lot of like Latino guys like that? That their wife is like, bro, like their wife is like a fucking...
Los wives son los que mandan.
Yeah, their wife is like fucking Coach Prime, you know? But it's like, what the fuck you doing in the... But it's like in Spanish, you know? ¿Qué chingados estás haciendo? Ya vete. No eres un hombre. And they're like, the guy's just like, fuck, he takes it, you know? It's like that. Because for as much...
The guys that were raised by like their moms, you know? They'll be like, mas, like... I don't know what's the word, like
what is it in English? Like, are they just like more chill?
more complacent, maybe, or like more like
they're betas. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like sis.
See, mama, but it's like their wife.
Yeah, because I feel like there's like somebody like I got one of my uncles. Shout out to
Like
Arturo.
I would say tierno. I think tierno is the word.
Tierno? Tender.
Yeah.
Tender little bit.
Yeah. Mande, mi amor, mande.
Oh, they always say that, mande.
No te enojes.
Yeah. And they're always doing like they're always like carrying something weird in Mexico. You know what I mean? Like he's carrying like a giant like a zucchini. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like that. I was like, dude. He's like, where did you get that? He's like, Esmeralda le gustó. You're like, what? They always have like a random object, you know?
Wait, I think we're still showing the bird thing on the screen.
No, that's behind. That's because it's behind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's in the past. Okay.
Okay.
People are watching the bird. That'd be funny, low key, but
It's like still playing. Nah. But
no, it's paused.
no, straight up, dude.
Yeah, but shout out. But yeah, because I have my tia Maria Luisa. She's like maybe like 4 feet tall, and she's from this place in Mexico. It's called Chiapas, so they're more indigenous. And she's like, literally, she's like this tall. Like, I remember I was already like my height, and it was weird because she was like holding my crotch, basically, when you hug.
Yeah.
It's like you would.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. You're holding a baby. Yeah.
And that's how, like, if you wanted to know, like, she's more like Mayan. That's like their mixture over there for Chiapanecos. So they're like more Mayan, but like she would always.
Chaparritos.
No, Chiapanecos. But they're chaparritos. So it's like, actually, it's very insulting when you say that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because they're like short. So we call them chaparros. Chiapanecos, chaparritos, you know?
Oh, okay.
So watch out. So they have a lot of like weird, they use like natural medicine and stuff like that. So like my grandma had like this beef because she used to be my grandma's servant. Yeah. Like she would clean the house and stuff like that, you know, and help with like eating and like lay the table. And then my uncle, he's like one of those guys like super quiet and stuff like that. Well, guess who he started complaining to? Maria Luisa, you know? So Maria Luisa, and my uncle, he's like an engineer and stuff like that. So he was like had a great job and stuff like that, and she bagged him up.
She bagged him up.
Yep, she backed him up. So, and this lady, she didn't know how to read, how to do math, you know what I mean? But she knows how to bag up a fucking baddie, you know? So now my grandma, like, she quits, and now, like, Maria Luisa, like, she marries my tío Arturo, you know? So my grandma was, like, she hated her for the longest time. Because she's like, oh, she did some of that Chiapaneco magic on my son, you know? It's like, how... So, because she would always have, like, weird, like, she would do, like, put an egg in a sock and stuff like that, and then put it, like, behind, like, his bed or something like that, you know? So my grandma would literally walk in the into their house to try to find, like, they're called amarres. So it's like the witchcraft of how she took possession of my tío Arturo. But she would also, like, if you ever had like a sickness or whatever, like she could cure you because she had like ancient remedies. And they would also take her, shout out to Maria Luisa, like she was like the first kind of like wellness, like sex wellness doctor. So like since she was so short, what did I tell you? When she hugs you, where is she hugging you? You're private, right?
What?
Because she's so short. So when she hugs
okay.
you, right? So she has like a lot of medicine. So when people, they had like people here in America, they're like, oh, I go to Planned Parenthood, like I gotta go to the fertility clinic and stuff like that. Over there in Mexico, you just went to Maria Luisa's house, right? So like if you were having issues like getting your girl pregnant or stuff like that, like you would go to her house and then she would just hug you and she would smell your crotch, right? So she's like, so like she would let Maria Luisa just hug you. Literally, this old lady. She's like hugging your crotch or your vajayjay, you know? Just like, and she just like stick her nose.
She's that short?
Yeah, she's from Chiapas.
Dude, you said like 4 feet. That's like 2 feet, bro.
Well, I'll have to pull her up. But it's like, so like she would hug your crotch, right? Or your private, a man or a lady. And she would just go there like 10 minutes. And she had so your crotch is right here on my face. And then she would have like a book. She would just like sniffing and like. And she would be writing down like basically like a recipe of what you needed to get if you weren't able to have kids. So he could diagnose it. He's like, oh, este hombre tiene malo calcio o no puede tener hijos because his sperm level is count and stuff like that. So she would be writing like planta de ruda, like you need to make some sábila. And then he would tell some guys like you need to do more push-ups and stuff like that you're not like manly enough. So
Damn.
She would like while she's like sniffing your crotch, she would write down like your prescription.
Wow.
And she just rip it off her journal, and she said to you, and people were having a bunch of babies. So it's like, and she'd give you a schedule, you know, because they have like the Mayan calendar and stuff like that. So she would give you like a Mayan schedule and like different like, you know, like that book, the Kama Sutras.
I think so.
It's like of sexual positions.
Yeah.
She would do that, but it was like Mexican ones, you know?
Cool.
Yeah, so she would do that with the light off. They didn't have too many. They had like three or four, you know? But she would give you like that, the remedy, and she would do the same thing with girls.
So this was your aunt.
Yeah, she's still my aunt.
She's still your aunt.
Yeah, shout out to Maria Luisa. Fuck, I might have to find a picture and post a picture of Maria Luisa.
Dude, I want to meet your aunt, bro.
But yeah, because even for ladies, right? Like if they couldn't have babies, like she would. Oh, and then like you know maybe you go there, you take your daughter. She's only like 11 or 10, you know, and she's like, oh, a mi hija no se le ha bajado. Have you heard of that? What it means?
Yeah, like they haven't got their period.
Their period, yeah, it's like no se le ha bajado. You know, and she would like she would just sniff it. You know what I mean? She's like, oh, put 2 garlics and stuff like that on there, and she would put it in the bag, put it right by the crotch. She's like, le va a bajar en whatever 15 días. Or if and back in Mexico they didn't have too many pregnancy tests either. Like so she would tell you like if you were pregnant or not. My tia Maria Luisa. Like she would rub it on your crotch, the egg, and then she would crack it like on a glass, and depending on how many bubbles or whatever, like or if something that happened to the yolk, like it mean you would have a baby.
Wow.
Yeah. So shout out to my tia Maria Luisa that.
Okay.
I don't believe in. But I'm gonna pull up this really quick so I can show the people and I can show you what a Chiapaneca looks like. And they're cool.
When's the last time you've gone? Have you gone back or no?
I went back maybe 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
Chiapanecos. And what's cool is that like all her siblings were like 4 feet tall. You know, they were like tiny people, and she would bring like all her like family members over. Like so, all of a sudden. Dude, and then since they're like indigenous, like not to be rude or anything, especially back then, you guys gotta remember I'm older, okay? I'm from a different generation. So, like, they wouldn't have like TVs where they lived.
Right.
So like they come to Mexico City and there's like TVs, like they're fucking hooked. Like my tia Maria Luisa, her sister Nelly, like bro, like she was just like, I think she was like the first one that did like a marathon or like a binge watch, you know? She did like a Mexican binge watch. Yo, that bitch, she watched like 4 days in a row, like just straight like TV. Like her eyes, they looked like your dog. Like it was all swollen. Stuff was coming out of her eyes, but she couldn't stop watching like TV, you know? And then like, oh yeah, they're like Bill. Man, it was so high. Like they never invited, my grandma never invited them back to the house because they were
because they were short.
No, because they were watching too much fucking TV, dude. They were fired up on the TV. Okay, let me pull up a couple Chiapanecos for you guys. Right here. So people can see a couple of the Chiapanekis right here.
Wow.
Yeah, so here they are. But you see, they're like, I mean, they're a little bit more indigenous, you know, like, but some of them, you know, they're actually like pretty. Look, like you look.
Yeah.
But this is closer, like, but right here, you see? But it's like closer. Oh, right here, this is like Nelly. I think this might be Nelly right here, actually. Right here, after she watched too much TV. I think that's her, you know? Well, that's what she looked like when we walked in on her. He's like, yo, what the fuck happened to Nelly? We thought she got possessed. No, she was watching fucking El Chavo del Ocho for too fucking long, you know? Yeah, but they would come like this. Literally, this is how they would come to the house. Like the girls. Like this one that's up here.
Dressed like that?
Like here. Like the bottom, right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they would come.
Oh,
The
yeah,
one
they
in the
are
middle, this one right here in the middle, she kind of looks like my tia Maria Luisa. Like this one right here in the middle. But Nelly, I'm telling you, she was like that after she watched that much TV. She was the one on the right, you know? Yeah, but they were always happy, you know? They would always have like a blast, honestly.
Oh, nice.
They're pretty dope people, you know? And where you live, you said, where are you from again? Sonora, or where are you from again?
Oh, we Chiapan Hidalgo.
Oh, Hidalgo? Like, what is the vibe? You guys have cool people like this, or what do you guys have? Or what are you guys known for in Hidalgo?
Hidalgo is where they gave the first grito of independencia.
Oh, the independencia?
Mm-hmm.
And like, what did they yell?
It's
The British are coming. But in...
No, I think it's like
Oh,
it's
okay.
like so. It's like
It's
so,
a long thing, or
it's
what?
like so common. I can't think of it,
Oh,
dude.
damn, you're gonna have to make me Google it. El primer grito.
Or they said like Viva la raza or something like that.
Dude, that's Eddie Guerrero. What the fuck? Viva la raza. El primer grito. Dale, ya. Let's see who types faster. I already found it. No, I didn't find it actually. Oh, I have to put Mexicana. I guess there's more people. Grito de Independencia. Oh, that's all it says.
I guess. Okay, so.
Oh, so that place Hidalgo is named after that guy, Miguel Hidalgo. Huh.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that guy's so famous. He's like on all the bills, isn't he?
I think so. El grito de Dolores.
Oh, they said Viva Mexico. I think that's it. God damn.
It was so simple, dude.
Oh,
I knew.
okay. Hey, we're getting a Mexican car revoked.
I was gonna say that, but I was like, no way, no way.
It can't be Viva Mexico.
I was like, no way, it's that easy. It was. Okay, Pancho, I'm
Dang.
sorry. You can stay, bro. You can stay.
Dang. Hey, quiere, pam,
No, no
Pues
puedo.
Shout out to Pancho. And I guess now
I tried to
Pancho's
put Pancho down. He's like, no, dude.
Oh, yeah. He's like, bro.
He's like
fucking
scratching me.
He's on his Voldemort era. Huh.
I missed you, Pancho.
So maybe I guess now we can go to a couple of confessions. See what we got.
Let's get into some
Got a
confessions.
couple things brewing. But next week you have to tell us some cool stuff about Hidalgo, Mary. I feel like you didn't really.
All right, I'll come prepared with some.
You didn't really tell us anything cool.
Some
honestly.
cool facts.
He's gonna die from shaking baby syndrome.
Shaking cat syndrome.
Okay, so here we are. Okay, so we are here for the first one. It says, I think that means gay in Spanish, doesn't it?
Putin?
Putin? No? Oh, okay. It's in English. Fuck. My bad, guys.
I think he's
My
okay.
bad.
I think he's talking about Putin, like
Oh, okay.
like Putin.
I thought this guy was maybe. I was like, not in June. You can't say that during Pride Month. Okay, but I'll read it because you're holding Pancho. It says Putin going to North Korea, the rich building bunkers, and U.S. making changes to the military draft. That has me feeling scared.
They did make changes to the military draft.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah.
But I'm too old. You guys call me a fossil, but now, hey.
Look who's gonna live.
Yeah. And I'm on Kepra. You know what I mean? So nothing's gonna happen to me. But does this? I don't know. This sounds like somebody that's paranoid, right? This is a confession, or maybe they're trying to put us on game. What do you think?
Maybe they want us to be scared too.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think
Putin going to North Korea, the rich building bunkers, and the U.S. making changes to the military draft has me feeling scared.
I think this might be my my aunt sister Nelly watching too much fucking TV still, you know?
Yeah.
Are you guys scared about stuff like this or not, Mary? You're like, oh, what if a war happens, or you don't care? You're like YOLO.
I mean,
it's not even a big deal.
I think like if you're like watching the news, like you're definitely gonna be scared because like they're that's what they want you to do. They're have scare tactics so that you keep watching. So.
Like scary movies? You fuck with scary movies?
No, I mean like the actual news, like the news stations, like Fox.
You don't get on Tucker?
No.
No?
No.
You're not a sucker for Tucker?
No. But I mean, it's also good to be like aware of things, right? And I would say just like this is obviously none of these things are things that we can control, right? So like we don't have any say about really what the government is gonna do or other countries.
Okay, so if we're going to war though, what are you preparing? If you know maybe this guy puts you on game or this girl, right? Mm-hmm. And you know that it's like, oh, you know, the war's coming. What are you stocking up? Like, what are you saving? Because you remember there was like no toilet paper and stuff during COVID. So now imagine there's an actual war. There's probably not going to be a lot of things. So what are you going to be stocked up on? Like, I'm going to hit up Mary's house. What are you going to have? Like, just in case. What if I don't have snacks? What if I run out?
Yeah, probably like a bunch of like canned goods. I don't really have that much right now.
You don't have that much?
No.
Sister's low right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have like
couple mac and cheese.
Like a food pantry, emergency food pantry.
Oh really? Your parents don't do it either?
Dang. No, we need to.
Not even your man's? He's white. He probably wrote this, no? I feel like this is like their shit. Like they're always ready.
No.
No?
What about you? You're prepared?
I mean, I'm a hoarder.
I'm gonna come find you, bro.
I just have like weird things. Like, so, like there was one of my coworkers. Like I had ordered a box of mac and cheese. It was her birthday, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get I ordered, I guess,
the Cheeto mac and cheese.
So I have a giant thing of mac and cheese, I guess, right? I don't even eat them. So it's like things like that.
So if the war happens and that's all you're gonna be eating is Cheeto mac and cheese.
I have mac and cheese. Let's see what else I have. I have a lot of coffee beans. I have candy, a lot of candy. I have a vending machine. I have a lot of sauces. Oh, I have a lot of rice packs. Like the microwavable ones.
Okay.
I have rice packs. I have waters.
That's good.
Let's see what else. I have I don't have canned beans, I don't feel like. I have regular beans that you can boil.
Okay.
What else do I have? What would I say that I have? I have solar power.
I think I wouldn't make it, bro.
No?
I wouldn't make it.
Like, so what would you do? You would just go to war, or would you just sign off?
Whoa.
A lot of hair?
That's a lot of hair. Poncho. You need to brush, bro. I don't know.
But you are gonna stock up.
I don't know.
Oh, is there? So I'll tell you what happened during COVID, and so we've talked about it. It's like
I only made it through COVID through the grace of God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I remember like the first week of COVID, I ordered $60. I think it was like $60 of Domino's chicken wings.
What?
Because I thought there was like going to be no chicken wings. So I was like, bro, I can't go without chicken wings. So I like ordered. So I ordered like 60 chicken wings, and I put them in packs of like 4, right? So I put all of them in little fucking Ziplocs just so I could have chicken during COVID. I didn't know. I wasn't really prepared. So I had like.
So you froze them?
60, yeah, and I put them all in my freezer, right? And then I had also like a lot of like different Mexican meats, like chorizo, like.
In your
carne
freezer?
Asada. Yeah, I cooked all of it, and then I like made it into little pouches.
Smart. That's pretty smart.
I'm like, oh, just in case like the world
Wow,
ends.
you were prepared. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, nothing happened, and then like I don't use my microwave really, and I don't really eat frozen stuff. So like my friends always made fun of me for my freezer because you couldn't fit anything, right? And like literally this is like last year, where it's already been like 2 years past COVID or whatever. And I'm like cleaning my freezer, and literally there was like the 60 chicken wings. Like I only ate maybe like 4 of them, of a little pack, and like old frozen Mexican meats that I never ate.
Dang.
So I ended up throwing like I literally forgot I had chicken wings. Oh, and I had fried chicken, BLM. I went to Macy's. I got so much fried chicken.
Macy's has good fried chicken.
Yeah, like I was stocked up, and I was like, fuck. So I didn't use that. So. But I would do that maybe. I would use wings. I always would have my wings.
I love wings too.
What's
your favorite wing flavor, real quick?
Best
wing flavor you like?
I like traditional. It has to have blue cheese. Good blue cheese. Like mango habanero, it's like I fuck with it, but it's just like I don't know. I feel like if you have a good wing, garlic parmesan, if you have like real garlic fucking chunks, you know what I mean? Like. The ones that you cough up a good chunk of garlic, like after you're like,
with you?
Don't tell me that hasn't happened to you. Like you just got down eating like you got done eating like 40 wings, and then you're like, me and my boy Hoss, shout out to Hoss. Hey, Carmen in the chat. We'll order like a 30 wing meal from what's that place?
Like a wing
Rick
challenge?
Ross? Wingstop. Not a challenge. That's normal. I'll get like 6 tubs of blue cheese and we go to fucking town. Like we'll sit there for 2 hours, you know?
Hell yeah.
So I'll have that. I'll have wings. But you know the thing that I didn't prepare for? I would have pizza stuff. Because you can just freeze the dough. Or they have like pizza bread. So I would have pizza stuff. Chicken wing stuff, and then just rice and beans. I think I would be good. And chicken. What about you?
I mean, yeah, it would probably be good to like maybe have flour so I can make some bread, or maybe like masa, you know, to make like tamales. I feel like tamales could last a long time.
Oh, that's a good choice actually. And you can make so many different ones.
Yeah. You
wouldn't really get too tired of it, probably.
Yeah.
But what do you even eat?
What do I eat?
Like, what's your face? I don't think I've ever asked you. I know that you're down to eat like a lot of stuff, but what's like your face?
I like wings too.
Yeah.
I'm a wing girl. Wings. I love wings. I love Asian zing. You know, give me some of that Asian
Stop
zing.
Asian hate.
I really like sushi.
Oh yeah, fucking sushi too.
I love.
See,
sushi.
that would be hard during if this is happening, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't get none of
Like
this.
we can't get fucking sushi.
Yeah, man.
So you're packing sushi, wings, 2 more things that you have to pack.
Are we going into the wilderness or we're just?
No, this is just
like
know.
your
I mean,
house?
rich people they have bunkers, but you could be at your house.
Oh, okay.
You're just at war. It's just at war, you know.
Maybe beans. Probably choose.
Beans?
Yeah,
Yeah.
beans. Beans or rice. I like rice. I think I like rice more.
Rice is fucking good, you know.
I like rice more than beans. Maybe
Yeah,
rice.
I agree. They don't make you fart.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. So we'll go to the next one. So shout out. If you know this, you better have your pantry stocked up. That's all we're going to say. If this is your confession, you better hit us up, okay?
Yeah.
So, hey, I got chicken. I got everything. I
Yeah.
got beef jerky. Oh, God, I could have said beef jerky.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hit us up, man. Don't be scared. Prepare.
Ándale.
Prepárate. O te preparo yo con un madrazo. Look at this one. Oh, this is good.
Oh no. Oh no.
You want to read this one?
I faked an accent at work and now I'm lying to people about my nationality.
Damn, huh? This guy started out Mexican or maybe something else, and now he is an Asian, you know? Have you ever done that? I feel like you could do a good accent, Mary.
No.
You could do... I see you being good at English accents. Mom? I see you sipping on some tea over there.
Some tea and crumpets.
Some tea crumpets. Isn't that the frog? Crumpet the frog. The one that chases the little pig around, right? That's because all women now are just pigs. They're swines. They're not a nice lady like me, like we used to be back in my day. In the Victorian era, when men were after me, they were chasing me. Respectful men. Nice men. Now, you guys are dating orphans. You guys like the schmucks. Okay, come on, we're having a conversation.
You want to smoke a spliff, mate?
Mary, why are you talking to your mother like this? I am not your mate. I am your mother, first of all. You offensive little twat. Isn't that what they always say?
Yeah, I have a artist friend. Shout out.
Why are you not talking in your accent? We're British now.
I can't, bro.
You can be any other accent.
This is my accent.
This is my accent. You have never tried an accent, dude. I don't believe.
I'm so trash, bro.
Which one could you do? Which accent could you do, Mary? No.
I'm not well versed in the accents, bro. No.
What about like a super Mexican accent? Like if you had to be like you're going to East LA, and you know over there they're like she's not like us. Like they're probably gonna have some problems. So you have to talk like that. Hey, Mary. Hey, tell me about your fucking friend. I said what happened.
Man. I'm not talking to that skonka no more.
No.
She did me dirty.
She
got with my fool and I was like, fuck that bitch.
She got with your fool.
Yes. Fuck that hyena. I said.
Well, he's literally fucking that hyena. I said. He literally. That hyena getting fucked.
Yeah, but.
The story you were gonna tell me, mija.
Yeah, but joke's on her because she didn't even know that he had herpes, so...
Herpes? Herpes a pussy on him. That's what he was talking about. But you were going to tell me about your friend in a Mexican accent. What friend were you going to tell me about? You were going to tell me a cool story.
That was the end.
Really?
Yeah.
God, you can't do it. So you couldn't fake in that. So what if you had to be a spy? You couldn't be a spy? Like if we depended on you.
Nah, dude, I'm a terrible liar.
Ah, damn.
I suck, dude.
So how can you be a salesperson?
Because I'm not lying to nobody.
Huh?
I genuinely have good intentions.
But what if the car's a piece of shit, right? You're gonna get a bonus. It's like you sell this car, we give you $5,000 extra.
Nah, I would be straight up. I would be straight up about everything.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude. Especially where I work, we specialize in like branded titles. So most of the vehicles have been in some type of accident or flood or have been stolen.
Polynesians.
Yeah, just be straight up with people, because like at the end of the day, it's like for me, I'm just wanting to help people help themselves. You know, like I genuinely care about helping them, and so like if my product, if the car, whatever I'm selling isn't going to help them, then it's just not for them.
Oh, okay.
Because the right person will come along and it will be for them.
I'm gonna call you out on your lies actually right now. Because you sold me a car. So I have heard a different voice from you actually. I was making fun of it earlier.
What voice?
Hey guys, welcome to iBang Radio. Here's your local hostess today, putting you on game with the flame. And you know we're about to stay in our own lane because we can only do it one way. This is DJ Young Mary. I will be your conductor today, and we are about to get electric here with the electric slide, brought to you by ibangradio.com.
That's my regular voice.
That is not your regular voice. So why didn't you hit us with your
iBang Radio?
Yeah, but you're gonna do a promo for Vibras Lago show. And then you're gonna bring me,
which I do. I actually do that. I shout out Vibras Lago.
Yeah, and this is me. I'm the artist, and I'm gonna play my song, and you're gonna pretend that I'm good. Okay, so the song's cute, and if people can hear the song in the back, right? You're gonna play this song that's playing.
Okay.
So you have to say welcome back or whatever, right? And we're gonna load this up, and you're gonna have to introduce me. La canción, what is the song called? Like, what is our song gonna be called that we're gonna make right now? Chiapanecos.
Okay.
This is a song. Okay, no. I'm gonna go back about. Okay, this is it actually here. So you're going to introduce. So you're welcome back. Let me go to the other screen. We'll be back to this one. Okay, you're ready.
Good afternoon. You've just tuned in to ibangradio.com.
This is Vibras Lago Radio. God, Mary.
You just said
No, I'm just saying in that voice. Come on, get it together.
Sorry.
Okay, this is Vibras del Lago Radio, the show radio. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon. You just turned into Vibras del Lago show. You're here with Young Mary, your favorite host of all. And I got a special canción tuned up and ready to play for y'all. This is by Host Beefy, La Chiapanita.
Oh, come on. Mary, no. Okay,
What's the name of the
we're
song?
going to have to redo it. It's called
Chaparita?
La Chiapaneca.
La Chiapaneca.
And you also, hey, watch it, not the N-word. I said Chiapaneca, okay? Relax. So,
Chiapaneca.
and you have to say that he's an upcoming artist. This song is about, right? So you remember, you have to introduce me like, hey,
Okay.
and shout out to all the Chiapanecos, and we're down with the shorties, and we're about, right? So you have to give people, you have to sell me that it's going to be a banger of a song, even though you know it's horrible. Okay, so we're going to restart it. That was just practice, okay, guys? Don't be perverts. So 3, 2, 1.
Vibras del Lago show. Thanks for tuning in once again. I'm so excited to play some amazing music for you. This next upcoming artist is native to Mexico, and he made an amazing song that is dedicated to one of his family members in their hometown. This is Chiapaneco by Host Beefy.
¡Arturo! ¡Limpia ya el cuarto! ¡Ya te dije que yo soy la jefa! ¿Y qué estás haciendo tú? Te dije que guaches a los niños. ¡Ay, María Luisa, no! María Luisa, no me pegues. María Luisa, no me pegues, María Luisa. Soy chapaneca, chapaniqui, chaparrita, chapaneca. Soy chaparra, chapaneca. Soy la jefa, chapaneca. Arturo, ponte a hacer el quehacer. Si no, vas a ver cómo te voy a pegar bien fuerte que no voy a parecer mujer. Sí, vas a decir que te pego como hombre. Mira yo cómo te hago nombres. Te digo que eres un hombre bien tonto. Tú pareces mono sin ojos. Estás bien feo. Si no me amas y me besas los dedos, yo te dejo. ¿No? Me gusta ni tu reflejo, porque te ves bien naco. Estás bien pinche flaco. No te voy a dar taco. Solo ponte a comer tabaco, para que se te quiten los dientes. María Luisa, yo soy un agente de Rusia. Soy una perra bien sucia, porque soy la tía bruja. Ponme tu panocha aquí y yo la huelo. Y te digo si vas a ser un abuelo o una abuela, sí. Ey, o si tienes una muela en tu panty que está atorada, yo hago un party. Y yo soy de la selva como Jumanji. María Luisa la bruja, María Luisa, María Luisa doctora, María Luisa, hey, María Luisa me conquista. Vente aquí, tengo prisa. María Luisa, me gusta tu risa. Eres mi mujer, eres la mamá de mis hijos. Yo sé que tú voy a estar contigo, María Luisa, no me dejes. Yo te amo, te hago el amor en el ano y te doy un besito. ¡Saludos, María Luisa! There it is, María Luisa. Oh, that was scary.
Vibras del Lago show. You heard it here for the first time. Never before played on anywhere else but the Vibras del Lago show. That was Chiapaneca by Host Beefy, upcoming artist.
Y ahora tenemos Vibras del Lago Radio. We are excited to share this song with you. This song is going to be about accents, and let's not fake them, because we're all great the way that God brought us here in this country. And now debuting this song, the lovely Young Mary with her hit single, You Are Like Us. Young Mary, take it away.
Everybody want that thing. I don't really want that thing. Everybody notice me because I'm on the scene. That hyena can't fuck with me. That hyena can't fuck with you. But I'ma fuck with that fool because he's like us. And I'm smoking a spliff. And I'm smoking a blunt. And when I'm done, I'm about to eat some crumpets and tea. Yeah, how you like that, mate? I'm going on a date with the alligator in the lake. You know y'all from Utah, and we like to say things without the end, like mountain. And that's all I got. We drop it like it's hot. Ahora nos vamos desde aquí a México y vamos, ay wey, que te vas a ir a jugar una soccer.
Because that's so racist. Because you're like us. We're having fun. We like soccer and we don't like guns. And that's it. Come on. Let's give it up for Young Mary. That was a good song, Mary. I liked it.
Thanks.
You know what I mean?
I tried a couple accents, but they all sounded the same.
That is because she's universal, okay? She's the universal person. So that's it. We're going to war and the world's going to end, okay? So get ready for your accents. Basically what we're trying to say. We only got like 2 more. There's not too many.
All right.
This one, hey, this one might be your friend Brenda, isn't it right here? Huh?
This one is.
Bro, what the fuck? This
What
is
is
crazy.
what?
I hid my weed in the box of my friend's grandmother's ashes. Damn, boy. Huh?
Granny getting lit.
Dang. Who is this? I think this might be a brother. You know what I mean? Because they always say, oh, you know, black people are ashy. That's what they say allegedly, guys, okay? I don't say that. I say that to the streets. But I think that's what happened. Because who else is hiding weed in their grandmother's ashes? Who would you say, Mary? Would you do that? Con your abuelita? What if your abuelita was down? What if she was a down-ass BC?
No way, bro. Because like what if like gets contaminated and then
You don't want to taste the grandma?
Yeah, and then you're smoking the grandma.
But wouldn't that be kind of cool?
What?
You wouldn't smoke like if your grandma's last wish is like,
deceased the person?
if she's like, mija, when I die,
That's cannibalism,
I
no?
want you to spread my ashes, but I want you to light a splee for me so I can always be with you. Would you promise me that?
That would be like a modern like a grandma from today's age, yeah? That would be like us growing then.
No, that's like right now your grandma says she likes weed or whatever, right? You have a grandma and she likes weed, and she's like, mija, before I leave, I know you're probably gonna go to the war because the world's ending, mija, but I want you to put me in ashes, and I want you to spread them over the ocean, and I want you to light a spliff with sprinkle a little bit of me so I don't die, so I can leave with you. What would you tell your grandma?
I'm sorry, abuela. I'm not smoking your ashes.
You're not smoking your grandma? Oh, dude, that is so rude.
Okay, how about this? Let me ask you this question.
You wouldn't even put her in a K cup for like the coffee.
Bro, if your friend had an accident and lost their leg, but it was like a clean cut, right? And they took their leg to the doctor and they're like, yo, can you put my leg back on? They're like, no, you can't. So they're like, okay. And they end up keeping their leg. Can I keep my leg? They're like, sure, weirdo. They keep their leg. And they keep put in the freezer.
But the leg's not burnt.
And the leg has been preserved, okay? And your friend is a chef. It's Luigi here. Yeah. It's Luigi's thumb. It's his thumb. Okay? So he lost his thumb.
He lost it when he was banging the chick. He was giving her the shocker.
Luigi said, hey, man, I got my thumb over here on ice. I was thinking about making it into like a fillet or something.
No.
Would you eat it?
That's different.
How's that different?
Because your grandma turned into ashes. That means it's like burnt. That means everything is just literally carbon.
So it's probably not good for you.
You're not eating like...
You're smoking it.
Just a tiny bit. You just have to sprinkle it a little bit. So you wouldn't smoke. That's your grandma's last wish.
Hi, man. Peer pressure me, abuela.
Okay, what if you put a tiny bit in the coffee then?
In the coffee?
You wouldn't be able to taste it. Like when it's ashes, it's like, have you ever, when you cook a meat so much that it just like, okay, you're having a carne asada and some people, they don't know how to freaking grill the meat. And they burn all of it and then it's just like, it's just charred and doesn't even taste like anything. That's what your grandma's going to taste like. When you're like, I'm not. And you're just having to sprinkle like dust. You've never burned something that bad like bread or something where it's just like it turns into nothing. It's just all tastes the same. Like a little burnt.
Pretty sure I've seen ashes before. And
They were white, huh? Ashes?
they're like gray.
Kind of weird, huh?
Gray tannish.
So you still wouldn't smoke it?
In this hypothetical,
I don't even smoke weed and I would smoke it if it was my grandma.
if it was my grandma's last wish, sure.
And would you be upset, I guess? Look how upset you got. Just look at your face. You're like, God, I'm gonna smoke grandma. What a piece of shit, grandma. Let us know if it was your grandma's last wish to put her in a spliff, if you're going to smoke a little bit of grandma, or if you're not going to smoke grandma. Let us know, because obviously, Mary, pasa. Okay, but for me, dude, I'll put my grandma in a roll of sushi. If it's just ashes. Right? But yeah, so I would say, yeah, I mean, I think it's dangerous, right? Because let's say if it's not your grandma's last wish and you're putting her in a box of weed, like, what if your weed falls in there, right? Or what if okay, maybe this is where it's bad. What if you're taking the weed out and somebody's kind of like kind of catching you, so you get scared and you drop grandma?
Oh, yeah, that's not a good move. You need to find.
That's why I would be scared to hide them there. You know?
Yeah, you need to find a different stash.
Or you're already high. You're like, oh, I'm gonna roll up some more. So you're gonna go dabble in seconds, and grandma's like, hey, lift, you know. And you drop grandma. I think that's what I would be scared. That's why I wouldn't do it.
Same. That's a risk, yo.
That's a risk.
That's a.
That I'm not willing to take.
I'm gonna say maybe you should stop smoking weed too. Hey, you don't need it.
Okay, this is the last one. Did you want to read it?
As a child, I copied a poem from a book and won first place in a poetry contest.
Damn, that's an original AI right there. When you could copy, remember? Now you can't copy. Well, now you can just have AI do it actually. But back then it was like almost easier because like if the teacher didn't have the book, like who's gonna Google the book back then, you know? True. So it depends how old this person is. Like, how old are you, bro, or girl?
Wow, I can't believe they didn't
Would
catch
you feel weird, or do you think it's just like would you feel? Because imagine it's like there's a kid, right? Like that really cared about it. He wanted the first place. Maybe he got second, and you cheated.
Yeah, I would feel bad.
Yeah.
I would have just wrote my own poem.
Is there something that you regret like that from school back in the day? That's like that maybe you cheated, or maybe you were a gatekeeper, right? Because you were SBO, right? Maybe there was this kid, he really wanted to be like a homecoming king or something like that, right? But he's like, oh, I'm gonna pick the guy with the wheelchair because he has a wheelchair, right?
No, but I remember one time I was a freshman. No, I was a junior. And we had it was like homecoming, and we had to get an approved music list for the dance. And on the day of, we started playing Anaconda by Nicki Minaj. And we got maybe like 15-20 seconds of that song to play before the teacher, when like student body teacher was like, turn off the music.
And did you guys get in trouble? Yeah. Like what is she like? You guys want to be leaders? And you guys want to be an example for people, and here you're playing Anaconda?
Yeah.
Literally that kind of vibe?
Yeah, that's what happened. That's literally what happened.
Oh, wow.
But I don't know if that was that
But
crazy.
nothing else, like maybe another kid, they're like, oh, I'm trying to join this debate team or something like that. Or what? So as an SBO, what did you have to do? What was your...
So I was student body president. I was student body co-president because we tied. Me and Adam Costello.
Oh, really? So you had to kill him so you could be the main one?
Yeah. Nah. We were just both president. There was no co-president, and I had to be as the junior class president. Also was the prom committee president. So they had to plan the prom for the seniors. It's kind of weird, but whatever. And what did we have to do? What did we do? We just like planned like all the school events,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah.
And people didn't hate you, or you didn't have any rivals?
Nah, I didn't have any rivals or nothing
No?
like that.
And you never gate kept, or you never, okay, or you didn't know a secret about a teacher? Like a teacher, you know, you guys are spending so much time together, they're like fessed up. Oh, I'm
No, but
going
one
through a
time,
divorce.
this one kid, he was on like Grinder, and
On Grindr?
yeah, he was on Grinder. We were
Was
like,
he selling weed? His grandma's ashes, or?
no, he's like on Grinder.
Oh, that's where people are looking for jobs, right?
It's like a gay app for men, I think.
A gap is what they call it.
It's a
they're
dating
on those
dating
gay
app
apps.
for gay men.
One
And-
of the teachers was on it?
And one of the teachers was on it,
Oh,
and so one of the students, I think I was like in the 8th grade when this happened, and one of the kids made a fake profile, and he catfished the teacher, and got the teacher's nudes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then the teacher got fired?
Nah, he didn't report it. He only like told like a couple of the other students, but like no one told.
Damn.
No one told. And like the teacher didn't know it was a student because the teacher thought it was like some.
Oh, so the teacher the whole time is like.
The teacher thought it was another adult,
Damn.
but it was really
crazy.
like a student that was like faking their age to be on the platform.
So was the student gay too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang, man. Some gay love. And was the teacher, what did he teach?
Science.
Oh, really? Dang, he's probably good with bodies, you know what I mean? Get me some of that leg out the freezer, you know what I mean? Put that on nice.
What about you? You have any? You probably have so many stories, bro.
You guys want, okay, I'll tell you guys one last story.
Okay.
You guys want me to, do you think they deserve one last story?
Yeah.
So I was in, I think this might have been my senior year. Yeah, it was my senior year because I had a lot of art classes. This is the only time, in retrospect, that I had of making love to a teacher, and I freaking fumbled the freaking bag, right? So I had a lot of art classes, so literally I only had like English and maybe math that were like my regular classes. Oh, and history. So I would always forget my stuff. Like I would just not even take it because I'm like, I'm just in art, or I would forget my backpack in my art class. So one of my teachers, Mr. Grosh, he was also the football coach, and he was like cool. So I'm like, oh, I can't be disrespectful to him because he was like a cool guy. So he was just like, dude, just bring your bag, man. Like, and I was like, cool. I'm gonna change my life around. So before school starts, I go and I drop my bag off in his class, but he's not there yet. So like somebody came in to open the door. So I just put, like, usually where I sit, like it was towards the back, and his desk, like, you know the little windows they have in school, like you can see his desk, and I was just like literally right on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I go drop my bag, and I had this like big, like plaited jacket, like one of the farmer ones. So I put my stuff there. I'm now in like one of my art classes in the sculpture, and then it dawns on me. I was like, damn, I forgot to take my PSP out of there and my iPod out of there. In my backpack, I'm like, someone's gonna steal it. Like they're just gonna see like a backpack there, you're gonna go through it, of course. So now I'm running, I go back to the class, and I'm like, I try to open it, it's locked. So I'm like, oh, what the heck? So I thought maybe, you know how teachers always had like a free period where they don't have class? I'm like, oh, it must be his free period. Like maybe he's like grading stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like trying to peek off to the side of the door. I'm like, is somebody there, like off to the side? I'm just like knocking, and I have a feeling that somebody's there for some reason. So I'm just like knocking, and there's nothing. And I'm not giving up as far as knocking, because I'm like, bro, my stuff, I need to see if my biggest possession that I have is there, right? So all of a sudden, what do I see? Straight from the little creak of the door, what was there? The desk of the teacher, right? So I see some movement under the desk, right? And music like this starts playing. So there's like a little bit of movement, and then I see a little bit of curly hair that starts to pop up, like out of the desk. That was my teacher. He had short hair. He was a boy. And all of a sudden, a lady pops out, right? So a lady pops out. She was like a brunette, super curly hair. Like, have you seen Seinfeld? Like the lady from Seinfeld.
Okay.
Elaine. So she walks out and she was wearing like these like gray pants, and she was. The more that I think about it, I was so concerned about my thing. I was like, God, this teacher was so hot. But she had this like tight, like white top, like button up, and this is where it starts to get dicey, right? Hair is like messed up now. She gets up, starts walking towards the door. She doesn't notice the whole time she's walking out the door. Her nipple is like, her bra is like under it, and her shirt is just like, you could see like her tit and her nipple. It wasn't like busting out, but it was like her bra, like she didn't tuck it in, properly. So she opens the door and she's like, can I help you? And I'm just like looking at this tit, you know what I mean? I'm like, God, duh. Right? So I'm like looking at her tit. And I'm like, sorry, sorry to interrupt you. Like and she's like breathing heavy. Right? So she's like, can I help you? Like, I'm like, sorry to interrupt. I'm like, I have just like my backpack. I forgot it over here. Like, I just need to go grab it really quick, right? And she's like, no, there's nothing there. So she like runs to the back of the like her desk, and like where I sat on this side, and she just stands like in front of like in between the desk and like the section of desks. So she's like, there's nothing here, I promise. And like I'm like, I just left my bag. I'll just go get it and leave, right? And I remember I got my bag, and then I remember, what did I also have? A jacket. Right? So this lady was fingering herself, right, and playing with herself. That's why her tits out on top of my jacket. I look over where like she's blocking, and like there's my jacket. She was using it as a mat to like play with herself. So yeah, so she's like panting, her tits out. You know what I mean? My jacket's on the floor.
Was the other teacher in there still too?
Nope.
Oh.
So it was just her. She was a substitute teacher that day. Mr. Grosh was in there, so she was like literally just finger banging herself, like I bang radio.com.
Oh hell no!
Just like under there, and then like she used my jacket as the mat because it was like a thick one. So I was like, okay, I like turn around and I see my jacket at the corner of my eyes, but I didn't want to make it like even more awkward. Like her tits hanging out, her hair's fucked up, you're panting, my jacket's there, so I just leave, right? And then I tell my teacher like the next day. And the rest of the year, me and my teacher, we were boys, right? But every time he would dap me up, like he would go like this. It's like, yo, what's up, Jose? And then he would always do like the finger thing.
Oh hell no!
And then he would do like jokes that only me and him knew. Like I gave him this like little sculpture of like a human, and he's like, Jose, ever since you gave me this, ladies just can't help to stay away from my desk and stuff like that. So that was our inside joke, like the rest of the school year that this lady.
But your teacher probably didn't report it.
He probably didn't. No, because it was also kind of like.
Did you understand what she was doing? Or?
I knew it, but it was like you don't believe you're gonna walk into a teacher finger banging herself. So that's why
That's so not okay, man. What the heck?
So now that I thought about it, though, I was like, damn, maybe I could have had a chance to hook up with a teacher, but since I was in so much shock, I blew it. You know what I mean? So that's like one of my only...
You're a kid. You're like a kid, bro.
That's like one of my only regrets. I was 18. It was my senior year. And she was down. You know what I mean? She was already on my jacket. She probably liked what I smelled like. I was like, you see that jacket? That's me. You want some Mexican food?
No, dude. She's probably a child predator, bro.
Maybe, right? But, yeah, but it was wild.
Like, nobody in their right mind would ever do something like that, especially like one in a public place, two in a children's public school at a children's school, bro. Like you gotta be sick in the head to do something like that.
She was trying to get in touch with herself.
Oh
hell,
hell,
you know?
Oh hell no.
She was feeling herself that day, maybe. No?
Like one time when I was like in the seventh grade. There was this teacher and like he wasn't even like handsome or anything. He was just like average teacher. You know, he was like maybe even a little like a little overweight. You know, like, but like he wasn't like unhealthy or anything. But I would always like make fun of him. I would make fun of, and he was like kind of balding a little bit too. His hair is like thin, and so I would like, this is pretty messed up, but I would like make fun of him for being like fat or like bald and old, right? And he was like basically none of, he was like none of those things.
So would you just say, oh, you're fat, bald, and old, I'm not gonna listen to you? Like
yeah, basically. So I would like always be disrespecting him and disrupting class, and then people would be like, yo, like, how do you get away with that? And I'm like, I don't know. And I would be like, I was like, Mr. So and so is like my husband, you know. I don't know what the heck was wrong with me. And like, I would like make these jokes like, oh, one day we're gonna get married, you know, blah blah blah. Like, that's my husband. And like, all the kids would laugh, so like that's why I would do it. And like, it got to the point where I was so disruptive. He like one day he was like, I don't know if I've told this story already, but he was like, he's like, if you cannot disrupt my class, I'll give you 5 minutes at the end of class where you can just say whatever you want. You can have like a whole comedy thing. You can like, it'll be your turn. You know, like, I'll stop class 5 minutes early so that you can tell your jokes. And I was like, okay. So I was quiet, and like the end of the class, he's like, all right. He's like, all right, it's your turn now. Come on, Pierre. And I was like, and then I felt like all this pressure because like all the students were like, what the heck's happening, you know? Yeah. And I was like, nah, I'm good. And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, you were quiet the whole time. I was like, it's just not the same because like I was basically, what was funny is I was interrupting his class. Yeah. Now I just had like my own time to be funny. It wasn't the same effect, you know?
Yeah. You're not that kind of funny.
Yeah. And so one day he like pulls me out of the class, and he's like, hey, he's like, I know you're just like having fun and like, you know, poking on me, like, that's fine. He's like, but you need to stop telling, you know, like, students like I'm like that we're gonna get married and that I'm your husband. Like, that's not appropriate. Like, you know, and like you can keep your jokes, but like you have to stop those ones because it's inappropriate. Yeah. So like someone in their right mind and you know what I'm saying, would be like, hey, that's not okay. Like, they'll correct you. Like like that lady is basically like a child predator, dude, or just like a pervert, bro.
And hey, I survived. Do you know what I mean? Come on. Yeah. But you know what? I could have been a victim. Maybe that's when. I'm just saying that was my chance, and I blew it. Okay, but that's it. I think for Vibras Lago show. Anything else if we want to plug, or besides the substitute teacher? Holla at your boy. She's probably still at that desk. And I didn't take my jacket. My teacher ended up throwing it away because he thought it was gross.
Yeah, it's so gross. Like, you never got your jacket back.
No, I lost out on the jacket that I stole. But hey, things happen. That's God. He works in mysterious ways.
Mysterious.
But anything else? You want to plug in anything else before you leave? Anything? No? Buy a car where?
At Auto Savvy in Linden.
Come on, Auto Savvy. She'll get you a good deal.
Yeah.
And you know, the more if Mary gets more good deals and more cars, she has a challenge. Tell her what the challenge is for you, Mary. The Hose Beef challenge. How many cars do you have to sell?
40 cars in a month.
40 cars in a month. And you get how many dollars was it?
$200.
$200, right?
Yeah. Even my boss said she'd give me $200.
Yeah. So she's doubling it, right?
I have a chance to win $400.
Yeah. So that's $10 extra a car, basically.
That's fire.
Okay. So tell people why they should buy a car from Young Mary.
You should buy a car from me because I will take care of you. Whatever are your desires and what works for you. And when you buy a car from me, you don't just buy a car from me and say bye. I got your back for life. So
there we go. With that being said, Vibras Lago show. You guys have a good rest of your day. You guys take care.
Bye, guys.